From the warehouse to the water, this morning we continue the journey of northern Michigan's newest ferry, Miss Margy, as she prepares for the day she makes her first voyage.
7 and 4's Alyssa Heron joins us live from Mackinac City to tell us more about the finishing touches that must be done before she sets sail. Good morning, Alyssa.
Good morning, Brendan and Melissa. With me now is Chris Shepler, owner and president of Shepler's Ferry. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Well, good morning, Alyssa. How are you?
Good, and it's good to be here. We're finally on Miss Margy.
Whew. It's been a long, bumpy trail, but yeah, we're finally here.
So, how many months has this been going on? We've been with you throughout the whole process.
Yeah, if you want to look back on the original thought process of building this boat, it's been well over 2 years. But since you and I last spoke and last saw each other, and Kyle as well, we were down in Rogers City at Port Calcite. That was the end of May. So you look at June, July. We're into August, obviously almost done with August. So 3 months we've been here detailing and outfitting the boat.
All right, and as we can see now, it has the beautiful paint on it. Yeah. Tell me what features we're looking at now.
Well, this is the main cabin, which is, the main cabin where the climate-controlled environment is. And we've got, this will be all air-conditioned as well as, forced air heat in the shoulder seasons. We are installing the seats right now, so we're almost done with that. We've got about another half to do. Today we launch, so not that we're carrying passengers today, but we're going to start the testing process with the Coast Guard. So again, where he's going right now is down into the engine room, which is 6,000 horsepower of 3 Detroit diesel MTUs.
So is this one of your fastest ferries?
Yeah, that is correct. We're feeling about 40, 42 miles an hour or upwards of those numbers for speed. So we're looking forward to that feature of the vessel as well.
So tell me about some of the testing that will be taking place once it's launched this morning.
Yeah, she'll get launched today. We're going to do a little sea trial today, more for picture taking. We're so excited to see it painted underway. So we're going to do that today. Tomorrow is the incline, which our naval architect, the U.S. Coast Guard, and our people will have it in flat water in the harbor here in Mackinac City, and we put 1,300 pounds in certain areas on the boat, in 6 spots on the boat, and then we take measurements of how much she's going to sink, how much she's going to pitch or yaw when those weights get put in that specific spot. So that's tomorrow and Friday. And then the following week is sea trials with the engine manufacturer, all the hydraulic guys, all the tech guys that will be on. The boat will leave in the morning, probably not come back till later on in the evening or late afternoon.
All right, so we're going to talk about that process and how it's getting put in the water today, because that's pretty interesting. And we'll show you the outside of Miss Margy coming up at 6:30, so you'll have to stay tuned. All of this information and more will be up on our website at UpNorthLive.com. Reporting live in Mackinac City, Alyssa Heron, 7 and 4 News.
Thanks a lot, Alyssa. And you just were up in Mackinac Island. Looks like you have to go back. I'll have to go.
I know, to check out Miss Margy.
Yeah.
She's beautiful on the inside. Nice, comfy ride. And it's nice to know, we keep saying it, but constructed entirely in northern Michigan. That's a huge deal.
It sure is, yeah, to put food on the tables of northern Michigan families, for sure.
Plus, we're live in Mackinac City aboard Shepler's Ferry's newest fleet member, Miss Margy. Coming up next, we're talking about today's launch and the testing it will go through for the next 3 weeks. You're watching 7 and 4 News today. Good morning, Brendan and Melissa. Joining us again is Chris Shepler, president of Shepler's Ferry, and it's a windy / slightly chilly morning out here in Mackinac City, Mackinac City this morning.
That's exactly where we are.
So we're in front of Miss Margy. It's a big day today. Where are we standing right now?
We're a mere 200 yards away from our docking facility for our ferry boats, and this is our marina. This is where we take care of all of our fleet, as well as private boats we haul and store and put back in private boats in the fall and haul them out in the fall, put them back in the spring. So very close to our ferry boat operations.
All right, and it's been a long journey for Miss Margy, and you were telling me that the tent just got taken off of her yesterday. Yep. Tell me what her features are.
Yeah, the features of the vessel is, we talked a little bit about that earlier, is speed. And as you're looking at the propellers right now, you can see there's some beef down there, as well as the engines, the 6,000 horsepower that we have on board. So we're looking at 42 miles an hour, we hope. The boat gets launched today by our equipment. We have a travel lift that will come in here, come underneath the vessel, pick it, and then drop it in. That process is going to take probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
And that's happening this morning.
That's correct.
So once it's in the water, tell me about the testing that's going to take place.
Yeah, the first part will be the testing of the inclining. We talked about that. Certain amount of weight on each part of the boat, and then measurements get sent to DC, and then that's the stability letter. And then next week, Monday through Thursday, possibly Friday, we'll be out on the water with the vessel doing sea trials with the Coast Guard, with the engine manufacturer, and hydraulic guys, all trying to get the boat, dialed in for its first run, which we hope to be the 18th of September. That's what we're hoping for, and that's all depicted on when the Coast Guard will get us our stability letter, and that's a process.
All right, and we have several of your crew members out here already this morning working inside of the boat. Tell me some of your favorite features inside.
My favorite feature are, and as silly as this may sound, are the windows. We struggle with trying to keep the windows clear and clean. You get the little kids with the noses and the hands on the windows, so these windows are double paned. They've got the argon, pressurized argon in the center of the panes that will keep them from keep the condensation off the windows, as well as the fog when it gets a little musty down there. Plus, we have the air conditioning and the forced air heat, which will help that process as well. So the viewship of the vessel is going to be spectacular.
All right, and you said a nice sound system too, I remember.
Yeah, better than one I got in my house.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us again this morning, and we'll continue to follow Miss Margy's journey. All of this information and more will be up on our website at UpNorthLive.com. Reporting live in Mackinac City, Alyssa Heron, 7 and 4 News.